Welcome to RuneScape's new Then We Fight PvP challenge series. In this series, we will randomly be selected one of two predetermined chunks on opposite sides of the map. The only two quests we are allowed to pre-unlock are Druidic Ritual and Rune Mysteries. We will follow Iron Man rules with the exception of starting with 100k on the account and nothing else. Every episode we will be given a set amount of XP that we are allowed to gain, and when that XP threshold is hit, the episode comes to an end. And the best part, once we leave a chunk, we can never walk back on that same chunk ever again. Welcome to Locked and Loaded. Before we hop into today's video, let me tell you about Mech Arena. Mech Arena is specifically designed for those who love shooters but simply don't have the time like they used to. It is a fast-paced game with short and action-packed matches where you can battle other players. Picture small maps, tons of encounters with the enemy, and respawn so you can get right back into the action. You can literally play a game of Mech Arena in about 5 minutes, so if you're waiting on someone, you're on your lunch break, or maybe you just want to kill some time, it's the perfect game to play. Since the maps aren't huge, engagement with the enemies is almost impossible to avoid, so that is where quick thinking and tactics come into play. But this isn't a game where the person with the best reflex wins. It's a game that you can cater to your own playstyle by picking mechs and weapons to match your playstyle so you can be unstoppable on the battlefield. Mech Arena just launched globally with huge events in-game right now with amazing daily rewards. You definitely don't want to miss out on this. The best part is that it's completely free to play on Android and iOS, and you can use my personal link down in the description or scan the QR code that's on screen right now to get 1 mil-spec skin, 500 A coins, and 70,000 credits to help kickstart your gameplay. Feel free to even add me in-game under the name Rargh, and we can kick some ass together, so don't wait around. Thanks to Mech Arena for sponsoring today's video. Hey guys, and welcome to episode number 5 of Locked and Loaded.
Hello B's and G's, welcome back to Locked and Loaded. If you have missed any of the previous episodes, there will be a playlist up here in the top right corner and in the description as well, so click that so that you can get yourself caught up.
As you can see, I am ready to start running up in the Wildy and heading to this altar right here to get that ×7 prayer XP with all these bones, of course exchanging them with the little wizard that's outside right there. So that's what we plan on doing right now in the episode. Just to go over some thought processes and why I put my 15k XP into Herblore. Aside from the obvious of getting prayer pots, we're actually 61 XP short, which we can easily get. In fact, it'll be the first thing I do on the account before I actually leave this chunk is just get 38 and make those prayer pots. My original plan was to actually get 31 cooking. I forgot what level it gets you to. I think I just get 31 cooking to actually enter in the Cooks Guilds, because of course food is my main problem, and that's what I really wanted to fix this episode. But I decided, screw that. I didn't want to dump so much XP into cooking when I didn't really think I'd use it beyond this episode, so I decided not to do it. I'm not going to go into my full plan now. I'm going to wait till the end of the episode to sort of talk about it, but it's better than apple pies. So the big problem with apple pies is that they have a massive delay when you eat it, similar to the cake. So did not really want to rely on food that takes forever to eat. So we are going to start by just cleaning all the Renars I have, and this should actually get me right to 38 really easily. Just kidding, we're not going to do all the Renars because I don't want to get XP that I don't want to use for this episode. But we do have the 2 vials of water, we have the 2 snape grass. We can pop that in here. Oh, this is amazing. This is amazing. Already prayer pots, and we're going to have 43 prayer by the end of this episode. You bet your ass we're bringing a full prayer pot to the fight. And I don't think I mentioned it, but 51k XP in total we have this episode to gain. So it's quite a bit. It's quite a bit. You know, it's a bit sad to actually leave that chunk, truthfully. It feels like a part of me is now missing. But guys, we're actually going to swing through this chunk. We're not going to need that. We're going to come down. We're actually headed to the plate body shop. This chunk too is again something that we don't really need because we're not going ahead with the apple pie plan. We're going to go right through. So now that we are in Varrock, I was running some numbers on some equipment, and it turns out that a myth plate body gives higher range defense than the Addy chain that I currently have by an okay amount too. It's like +6 higher. I don't know if I'll ever need it, but there is a candle spawn up here, and I feel like it's silly to not grab little funny things like this when we come across it. So we're gonna stack it. Also, did a lot of thinking. I'm gonna buy some studded. I still don't know if I'm ever gonna go range, but it's really cheap, and we are here in Varrock, and before we actually head up through the Wildy, we of course can't come back, so we're just gonna snag ourselves a set of top and bottom from Horvik, and then we're gonna make the trek. So I thought about doing the museum before I left this chunk, but the museum isn't really going to do much for us. It would get us 9 Slayer, 9 Hunter, and Slayer would be huge if we were able to kill Crawling Hands, because Crawling Hands do supply a lot of Sapphire Rings for recoils, but we can't get into Mortania because we don't have Priest and Peril done. So we can't even get over here even if we wanted to. Absolutely impossible. So that kind of sucks, but it also means I don't have to make the hard decision of do I do it or not. So we walked around our previously locked chunks, and there's like this little awkward space in the middle, but so we walked around here, around the Varrock's Enclave, through the bandit camp. Fun fact, I thought of a billion ways to try to incorporate pizzas in the plan, but just wasn't viable or worth going for because there's a lot of cooking XP, and there's really no way to bank it, honestly, but I did think about it. So we are now here. We're gonna run up 1 square, and we're actually gonna make a pit stop at the Forgotten Cemetery to test our luck with a few Ankous, because of course we have a spear, and Ankous' best drop is weapon poison. Now we're not gonna have many attempts, but I do think it's worth the shot since we are running past it.
So, B's and G's, we won the last episode, which is great. More skilling XP, we're just getting more and more XP every time, which is awesome. I put it into Fletching, and I put it into Hunter. So we've got 42 Fletching and 20 Hunter, which I'm pretty happy with, and we're starting to use it in other skills now. And I'm finally leaving this chunk. As you can see, I've blocked it off. We've made enough money from the ogresses. We got a load of rune items. We've got loads of runes, loads of arrows, and a good amount of gems as well. So pretty happy with using this as a chunk. And I also remembered that if I get myself a games necklace together, then I can get myself over to Zaya. So that's pretty sick. That was actually in the comments section, someone told me. So thank you to who that was. I have forgotten who it was. But yeah, we can then tally up to Wintertodt and get ourselves down, I think, yeah, probably. And we can get down there, and then we can go through that. So that's pretty legendary. Pretty sick. So yeah, we are gonna kick this off, guys, and I'm gonna go straight to the place that I'm thinking about going to, which is Castle Wars. So let's fire it over, and thank you so much, Ogress's Chunk. You have been you've been very good to me, very good to me. So yeah, we're gonna fire over there, and we will go from there. I've got a little plan. So we are gonna go straight out of this chunk, and we will go down and round this way. We're not gonna go into the next chunk down, but we are gonna keep ourselves just under here and go into the Yanil chunk here. Is my plan. So we need to actually get up to do something which is going to be painful. It's not going to be fun, and I'm not going to lie, B's and G's, I'm out to win. I am out to win. So as you can see right here, now I need to find myself a good spot, which I think is going to be down here. I'm going to pick up bones. I'm going to bury them. I don't know if I was planning on like jumping around and picking up all of them, but that's probably going to be pretty bad because they're just going to hit me. So I'm probably going to hop worlds and just keep hopping worlds. Now, the beauty of this series is that it's not timed. It's only on XP. So it doesn't matter how you get your prayer XP. It's going to be the same whatever. So I can probably hop between like 6 or 7 worlds, probably from 17 to 25. Just keep hopping between these two and it would have respawned by the time I get back to it. And guys, I shit you not, we're going to be burying all these bones all the way up to 43. Oh dear, I really do feel like this series is going to be like one for the long haul. Yeah, I think this is going to be a very long series, guys, and that's why I don't want to use chunks, you know, a ridiculous amount. What I am going to do, I know that I won't stick to this. I'm going to start, like, trying to get these up here as well, because then we can get, like, a fewer world. It looks like it's actually, I mean, he's not going to attack us. So, actually, it might be not too bad to be able to get 4 a world. So, it turns out these guys are just straight up not aggressive, which, I mean, is great, because it means we are getting 4 per world. But I'm really confused by it. Like, look at this. I'm super confused. They're higher level than me, and I swear whenever I've done Slayer tasks here, they've gone mental at me. Okay, well, that speeds up the process massively. Yeah, I will see you in many clicks.
So if we factor in how much XP I need till 43, plus if we include the very small amount of Horblur experience that we got in this episode, like that 61 or whatever, that puts us at 48.5k experience. That leaves us with 2.5k XP that we can now get on Ankous. I'm not sure exactly how many kills that will be, but I think it's going to be around 8 or 9. I mean, these guys are going to fuck me up anyway, and I don't have much food. I just kind of grabbed whatever I had in the bank. Of course, we're not worried about cake anymore for the fight. We're actually going to put that on block, just because I'd rather get it all in defense than have it split between all of my stats here. I mean, we're not going to get the defense level, at least. Actually, no, we will. Who am I kidding? I just said we had 2.5k XP that we can get. So yeah, we can get 35 defense, and when we do get that, we'll know it's time to move on. Oh my gosh, that took up so much food. That took up so much food. I'm probably not going to be able to kill more than like 3 of these guys, to be honest. It's just, I'm going to die if I stay here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, what? What? That is probably the most amazing thing to happen in this series so far, guys. The most amazing thing. I was getting dicked. I got 2 kills, just barely. I don't even know if I was able to get a 3rd one. Wow. And I just want to remind everyone that that drop is 1 in 50, not something I was really expecting. It was more of a, let me just try it and see how it works out. And safe to say that it's really worked out. We could just drop that. I'll keep a few of these pieces of food over here just in case. Although if I get attacked, I feel like I'm dead anyway. So this chunk is now blocked off. Here we are. So it's going to be as simple as using bones on this guy. He unnotes it for us for 5 GP each. Ooh. It's 50. We can still do it, but we're going to be broke. Oh, man. I mean, we have to. We have to. I mean, 43 prayers worth it, but it's just coming up as a bit of a shock. It's coming as a bit of a shock. So all the big bones have almost been used up, and we are at 32 prayer right now. I'm in worlds 318. I think you auto get scolds. The bounty hunter worlds. So far it's empty here. And knock on wood, because I definitely just jinxed myself right there. But since I didn't realize how expensive this would be, I'm honestly thinking about just getting 40 through using the normal bones, of course, and then just leaving. Of course, I'm going to save the bones, and I'll bury them at some point. Just through killing monsters and stuff, I do think we could easily get 43, and he's not going melee now, so we're not going to have to rush for it really, really fast. But if we have 40 this episode, that's huge, because we, of course, get the Protect from Missiles, and we get the Ultimate Strength, the Steel Skin, as well as Incredible Reflexes, and then slowly we'll inch on to that 43 prayer. This is painful, seeing my cash stack just get smaller and smaller and smaller, but there is Protect from Magic, and we're also 46 combat now, so it's coming along. It's taking forever, and I am very nervous here still. But yeah, I'm telling you guys, 318 is the world to go to. I probably just jinxed it for everybody who tries it now. So don't actually take my advice, but it's working for me. We're about to get 40. We're about to get 40. We are now 40. We can now use Protect from range. We will be absorbing 40% of all damage Link throws at us. That paired with the fact that we can now bring prayer pots to the fight as well. We're going to be a deadly combination. As I previously stated, we're not going to be going for the 43 because it's just going to be a complete waste of money. I honestly thought it was 5, not 50. We still do have lots of bones. We'll have to just bury them normally, but I'm not going to do it this episode because it's not going to get us a level. But just through burying random bones, I'm sure we'll get to 43 eventually during the series in case he has a hybrid. So, we are in the Wildy. I have a few options in order to get out of here. The main way I want to get out of here is actually this teleport right here, so it takes me to Ardougne. I mean, I can't ever see myself coming back to the Wildy, so I'm thinking about taking this massive path to the Rogue's Castle over here. And over here, I could pick up gold ore on the ground. I can hopefully get the 40 smithing at some point to make gold bars, so I could start having my eyes on jewelry. It's very, very, very hard to try to piece together jewelry. I still don't even have any molds or anything, but when we go to Al Kharid, which we will eventually, we can ultimately, you know, create the jewelry there. We already have the cosmics. We just need the mold and the bar, and the magic level, which is only level 7, I think. So yeah, that wouldn't be too bad, but I definitely need the gold. And I don't want to put any XP into mining. It just seems like a complete waste. So I'm going to walk to the Rogue Castle through this really obnoxiously long way. Of course, I'll pick up spawns on the way. I think there's a sapphire spawn, but I have like 6 in the bank. And I don't want to die because I know there's spiders over there. Random events give a lot of sapphires too, so I'm not too concerned about gems and stuff. But yeah.
Right, guys, it's got to the point with how long this is taking that I just have to call Kins. He said he's ready to call. So I'm just going to tell him what I'm doing because he's tried to fight me like 3 times now, and I feel a bit bad. So I'm not too bothered that he's going to know that I'm getting 43 prayer because he's completely done. So it's not going to affect his plan for this fight. So I'm going to call him. We're going to tell him what I'm doing. So just give me a second to give him a call, and yeah, see if he picks up.
Hello, Link. How are we, man? What's up, dude?
Well, I think it's finally time that I have to like let the cat out the bag and just let you know what I'm doing.
What's going on here, dude? What's going on?
So I thought this would take about 6 hours. Turns out it's going to take about 13, 14. And I've opened up a chunk, and obviously we have 51k XP. So I'm putting like 47k into prayer, but I'm using normal bones.
Like burying them normally?
Yeah, there's like 4 spawns and I'm just clicking them.
Oh my god. Oh my god, 13 hours? Dude,
Yeah.
what? Dude, I've asked this man to fight me like 5 times, guys. Like, no joke, like 5 times. He's like, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
So,
like, it's been like 3 days.
Do you want to have like a max time you can do something? Because obviously we could like sit on some gold for fucking ages, couldn't we?
Oh, I could have done that episode 1. Just got max cash stack.
Yeah,
there was a few comments like, Rargh, why don't you get like 200k? Because I have a life, guys. That's why.
I mean, I'm more than happy because obviously I've taken more than 10 hours here. If you do want to use it at some point, I don't think you will, but if you do want to use it at some point, then fine. But just after that, should we just say, like, you can't do this? Because it just takes too long, especially trying to get 2 episodes out a week, you know?
Want to say, like, I mean, we won't put, like, a timer on screen, but just so we know, it'll be, like, 10 hours or something.
Yeah.
Like, roughly 10 hours.
Yeah.
If you start pushing that, you gotta speed it up a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's cool. I'll catch you in a few hours' time, then.
Yeah, cool, dude. Oh, my God. I hope so. This will be line number 6.
Fuck's sake. This is going to be the last bone. This one right here. And we do have Protect from Magic. We do have Protect from Missiles, which are going to be so useful for killing other things later on in the series. And here comes Protect from Melee, if I've got this right. And then I can show you the plan I've been talking about. Boom! There we go. 43 prayer, just in this tiny little area. That is the worst idea I've ever had. But yeah, guys, let me show you this plan. Now, obviously, the first thing we're doing is we're getting the Hunter's Crossbow. Now, this bad boy is as good, if not better in some situations, than a rune crossbow. The problem with it is, let's just, we can get some butterfly jars. You know what? I'm actually going to be staying in this chunk until the end of this episode, so there's no need to like go and buy stuff, but we've got access to all of this as well, which is pretty cool. And I'll have a little look and see what we want to grab out of all of that stuff. But yeah, this bad boy. We can't wield it. We need 50 range. So, yeah, we're not too far off, though, to be fair. But the problem with it is we have to get ourselves razor-backed kebits. There are some other kebits we could get as well, but their ammo that they give is worse for the hunter crossbow. So we need 49 hunter, and that's why we're pushing this hunter level, so that we can get ourselves enough of the ammo for the hunter crossbow, so we can just, you know, have loads and loads of bolts, because I think this is going to be the best weapon I'm probably going to be able to pull together in this series. And luckily, if we bring a chisel to the hunter area, we can just infinitely get bolts. Like, there's no limit to how many bolts I can get, so bolts aren't going to be an issue. I'll be able to get so many of them. But that isn't my great plan. That is one part of the great plan, but the other part of this plan is to use this area. Now, I don't think I saw one comment about this. I did see one or two about the hunter's crossbow, but I don't think I saw a comment about this at all. Now, obviously, we also have a bank in this chunk, so we can infinitely bank. And if we start hopping worlds, B's and G's, we should find a crop circle here.
I know I said I had cosmics, but there is a spawn right here of 3. Ooh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Is that guy gonna attack me? I'm not gonna hop like crazy, but I am gonna grab like 15 or so, just so it's on the account. That's awesome, dude. And here's that sapphire I was talking about. So just to fill you in where my head was at, one of my original plans was to actually get 43 prayer, run up around here, and then camp protect from melee, which would drain the same as protect from magic right now. And you can see it's staying at 40, so it'd stay at 43. And then I just kill greater demons to go for a rune full helm. But I canned that plan a while ago, and you guys especially saw how bad it was when I was trying to kill one Ankou, which is level 86, and these guys are 92. So yeah, it really wouldn't have worked out too well. But, you know, just some food for thought. And there's a blood rune. I'm going to take that. Dude, why is the KSLE right there? I almost just died. So there's gold spawns all over this place. I think there's actually 2 upstairs too. I mean, I could just hop worlds, but it's more so me just wanting to make sure I'm not missing out on anything up here. There's another one. Is that one too? Is that one too? Ooh, a bronze square shield. Definitely don't need that, but still, there's gold everywhere. There's 4 gold spawns in this castle. They really leave their stuff out. And I think you can get like nature runes and stuff from these chests. And I think they don't actually give any XP. But on the wiki, they're all really pretty rare. And I'm definitely not going to spend a lot of time doing this. Oh, God. Wiki says that's 1 in 32. That's crazy. Doesn't even give any XP. I could just camp this all day. I feel like that kind of breaks the spirit of the challenge, though. The Wildy has treated us well, but it's now time we say farewell, because we are now headed to Ardougne. So let's get rid of this chunk, pull the lever, and say hello to the other side of the map. I don't think there's any good spawns around here. I'll still check. And the main reason we are on this side of the map is to actually come up here to the Grand Tree. Of course, we get the food shop that sells all those like tangled toad legs and chocolate bombs, and they heal 15. So a big improvement to the cakes that I've been using, and they're relatively cheap. I believe an inventory of food is around 4K, 4 or 5K, and we still have 18.6K on the account. Let's just help with these boxes real quick. You always help with the boxes when you're helping out the little gnome dudes. You always have to. It's just the polite thing to do. This chunk's actually pretty incredible. You could pick flax, spin flax, and bank the flax. If you really wanted to, you could also chop trees, cut the trees, and attach the bowstring all in this chunk and bank it. That's the big thing. You could bank it too, and then, you know, take it to like a general store and get some GP out of it. Right now, I would love to do that, but I just think the XP is going to be so much better suited into combat, especially because we're a bit behind on these episode wins right now. So we're coming on to our last hop here. The 2 that we want to buy are the Tangled Toad Legs as well as the Chocolate Bomb. These both heal the most with 15 heals, and they are only 160 each. These, they look similar, but they only heal 12. I mean, who knows? I might buy something like probably these for training purposes. Oh, those are still 120. Oh, I guess these are the cheaper ones. But I'm not going to really worry about it right now, only if I absolutely have to. I'm going to end the episode in this chunk, so, you know, obviously we want to buy more than one inventory, but we are a bit strapped for cash, so I'm going to worry about that stuff next episode. So we still have 14,695 XP that we can get this episode because, of course, we stopped way early on the prayer, and we didn't even get those 10 Ankou kills. That was going to get us perfectly to 51k, so we are well below that threshold right now. Definitely not the best monsters to train on, but they are here. They allow me not to leave this chunk. I like having a bank here, and of course we have access to food if we need to buy. I'm gonna go for 35 defense and then dump everything else in strength this episode, so that's why I have the Addy sword on me as well. So we have like 62 XP left. This is definitely gonna be within that, but there's one last thing we have to do. And that's make an extra strength potion, which I almost forgot. Grab this and just combine that right there. So I have been making all the bones. We're back at 559. We have our food for this fight. 39 strength. I believe I can hit 12s at 38 with our new ultimate strength. And of course, we have the protect from missiles now. So let's get our gear together and I'll let you guys know how we look.
And here she is. Here she is. You just have to hop worlds until you find a world with it. But what this does, B's and G's, is it completely negates the need to do Lost City to get into Elnock and do the, you know, what's it called? Puro is what I'm trying to get to. Which means we can now use our hunter level that we're also going to be pushing up to 49 to collect Implings. And there are some beauties of an Impling to catch, I'll tell you that. Let me just get all my stuff. So, we have ourselves now a butterfly net, and we also have ourselves a few jars to play with. He also now sells jars as well. I don't think this will ever happen because, you know, I'm not going to be an idiot about it. But if we do accidentally lose all of our jars, we can just buy more off him, which is amazing. Now, with the Implings, the only ones that I can catch right now are the baby Implings. They give 18 XP each, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to catch baby Implings until we get to 22, where we will then get young Implings. And the reason I'm going to be going for young Implings are they drop chocolate slices, tuna, meat pizza, and they also drop defense potions, stuff like that. But that's actually not the main reason that I want to grab myself Puro. The reason I want this mainly is so that we can catch Gourmet Implings, which after the XP that we get from this episode, we will definitely be able to catch them. And the reason for this is they drop curry, 1 in 10. That's a 19 heal. They drop Ukthanki kebabs. That's a 19 heal. They drop sharks, noted. They drop fish pies. They drop swordfish, cooked karambwans, tuna, bass, chocolate. It's just free food. It's just free food. And so all we need is 28 to be able to do that. All we do is exit the portal. We're back in Yanil as soon as we exit this. And then we can just keep on going back to the bank and getting ourselves more and more stuff. And that doesn't end there. I mean, obviously these are a little bit in the future, but we can start looking at eclectic Implings, which drop red vambraces, blue d'hide chaps, etc. So this is really, really huge for us. And a lot of people have been talking about how I would struggle to get range gear. These beauties are going to be awesome for it. So I think Puro is going to be amazing. I think it's a really good play as well. I was really happy when I came up with it. So let's get into it. Okay, that is the first inventory. I'm going to open one of these and I'm going to trade the other two in so that we can get ourselves some more Impling jars here. Sort of okay. I mean, I don't really want to bring the anchovies to the fight, but I guess it's... Do they heal 1? I think they might heal 1. So, we are going to trade with Elnock here. And we'll trade in one of these for 3 Impling jars. And boom, that's just how we're going to keep them going. And yeah, I'm going to... You know what? I won't bank yet. We'll just keep on going, get this full inventory together, and then, yeah, get 22 so that we can get ourselves the young Implings. There we go, B's and G's. 22 hunter coming in. Young Implings can now be caught, which is sick. I'm going to trade this one in, get myself a fresh inventory ready. Okay, that is going to be inventory number 1. We did get a little bit of food. We got some tuna, some chocolate slice. So I'll take it, you know, not too bad. I've got myself about 900 XP left, so we can still catch probably an inventory. What is it, 10? I can't remember what XP I'm getting. About an inventory, something like that. I will take that. That's 3 extra food for the fight. Again, chocolate slices, I'm not sure if I'll use. Garden pie, what does that heal, actually? I think that's like really rare as well, the garden pie. I think that's 1 in 100. But if it heals like, it's got to heal something decent, doesn't it? Let's have a look. Oh, it heals 12, so there you go. There's a 12 heal there as well. You can't do this, can you, and put them together? So annoying. That'd be so OP. I'd love that. That's inventory number 2, and really, really nice this one. We got some meat pizzas, which I think heal 12 total, something like that. And we got another tuna. I think tunas are probably the best, just because we get, you know, a straight up heal rather than having to take bites out of it. Okay, that is my lot. Let's get the setup together. And you know what? I'm pretty happy with how this episode's gone.
We have a ton of upgrades this episode. If we don't win this fight, I'm going to start to get pretty nervous because we have a lot. Our spear is now poisoned. It's only going to be a 4 poison, but we can keep poisoning him all fight. Even if he has an anti-poison for whatever reason, it is still 1 less inventory space on his account. We have the prayer pot with protect from range, as well as all these new prayers right here, all the 15%ers. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do just yet and how I'm going to use it. Obviously, I can't just put them all on the whole fight. We can't flick overhead, so I could flick these, but I can't flick protect from missiles because obviously that would be the play. I can't do that. So I think I'm going to gauge how fast it's draining in the fight and kind of just take it from there. I think protect from missiles and maybe flick ultimate strength is going to be the best move. But again, I'll adapt on scene if I have to. And of course, now we have chocolate bombs and tangled toad legs. We get 3 more heals per inventory spot, but only 1 eat instead of 3. So I think it's going to be a good one, guys. I will see you all in the fight.
Okay, B's and G's. No differences at all in the gear, but that will change soon. Very soon. That's the plan. That's why we've done everything we've done for the last few episodes. But there are some differences here. Obviously, I only had 11 wines left. Luckily, Kins, only took me down to, I think it was 8 wines last time, which left me with 3 left over. So we got 11 wines there. Then we got the tunas we just got. Thank you, Windows. And then we've got the garden pie, a square sandwich I got from doing an event or something, a random event, some meat pies, and then the chocolate slices. Now, the chocolate slices are awful for healing up. I'm sure Kins is going to have better food this time. He could have got 40 prayer easily. Oh, God. I think I might lose this one. I don't think I'm feeling too confident going into this one, but next episode I'm feeling good. We should have the 50 range. We should have a decent hunter level, which means we can start to get the gourmet implings for way better food. And yeah, I think we've put ourselves in a good stead for the future, but I do think we're going to lose this episode.
Linky boy, hello. How are we? Mr. Bone Man over here.
Yeah, I've got 43 brackets. Yeah. I mean, what a surprise! What a surprise!
Just chuck it up. There she is. Was it worth it? Was it worth the 13 hours or whatever it took you?
Definitely not. Because I think I'm losing this fight anyway. Yeah, of course he has it.
You knew I was gonna have it.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna have it. It's actually what spurred me into doing it myself. Otherwise, I probably would have done it in a better way. But I was just like, nah. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna take 6 hours, and then it took way longer than that.
My guy felt backed in a corner there. So
right. I did.
Okay.
But obviously, I know you've also been going down the herblore route, so I'm expecting a prayer pot, and that's why I think I'll lose. I actually think my overall plan so far is pretty good, but the fact I think you were like 31 or 32 herblore last episode, there's no way my G didn't just go and top it up to 38 and then have a prep. So I'm expecting it.
Funny story. I did do that. I do have 38 prayer, and I do have a prayer pot, but I almost didn't do it. Of course, I had a massive problem with food, and I was right next to the cooking guild. So my plan, my crossover food between cakes and something much better was going to be apple pies. But there's no way I can get cooking. The prayer needed, as well as the herb lore level needed, all in one episode.
So you had to choose.
So I said, fuck it. I really have to win. I am not getting apple pies because they also have a massive delay. They're much better than cakes because it's 2 bites instead of 3.
You don't have cakes again.
I don't have cakes.
Okay.
I don't have cakes. I do not have cakes. But I do have 38 prayer. I do have a prayer pot, and I do only have 40 prayer, which I wanted to get 43, but I thought it was 5 GP to unnote bones. It was 50. So my cash stack is... Either I would have had like 0 cash at 43 prayer, or just stop at 40 and save some GP also, for anything I wanted to buy.
Yes, saving GP, but going from 40 to 43 prayer is a lot of thousands of XP as well. Like, the extra 3 levels pushed me almost to full cap just this whole episode, you know?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was at like 1.8k prayer, and I'm only at 37.2 now. And I still, dude, I still have like 500 bones in the bank that I'm gonna have to just bury manually, and it's really annoying. But yeah,
I can show you a really good spot if you need some extra, mate.
Oh, I mean, I was right next to the boneyard and chose not to use it, so.
Well, you know.
I guess now I'm gonna get just because I'm too lazy to do it for 13 hours, I'm gonna get yelled at now for not doing it. I'm sorry, Team Rargh. I just, I just have other things to do than spend 13 hours burying bones.
Wow.
So shit. I'm gonna get roasted now because of you, dude.
All right, I apologize. Okay, well, do you want to do a combat reveal then, man?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool.
3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, okay. I think I was like 2 or 3 ahead of you last one. I mean, dude, all we did was pretty much inflate our prayer up a little bit this episode. I did get 40 attack, 39 strength, 35 defense, but the mass gains here are all from prayer, so that's where everything was kind of dumped into.
I didn't get any defense or range levels at all. It's just prayer. Where did you put your XP into, dude?
It was herb lore, the 38.
Everything into herb lore?
Everything. It actually got me to 37, but I had enough stuff in the bank just to clean some herbs, and it topped me over to 38, so that wasn't an issue at all. It's the first thing I did in the episode, I think.
I put mine into fletching and hunter.
Ooh, he's going for the bow. I can't think of it. The hunter's crossbow, isn't he?
Already in the bank, mate. Already in the bank. I'll tell you that.
Obviously, he doesn't have 50 range yet, but he's not far off. Off.
But you need 49 fucking hunter to make the bolts.
And so, it's like a weird square to be in too.
It is. It's gettable, and also what's really cool is you bring a chisel, you can sit there infinitely. Like, you don't have to bank or anything. So I can sit there and get 1,000 bolts or whatever I want to get. So I'm not too worried. That was my long-term plan, Kins. That's why I've been sitting at the ogresses, because I was like, I need this skilling XP as quickly as possible so that I can get to this as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was that's where mine went, and yeah.
Okay, that just leaves a gear reveal link.
I'm not gonna waste everyone's time. I changed nothing because of what I got up to.
I'll put on the stuff I haven't changed. So I changed my body. Turns out this, stopped by Ardougne, gives +6 more range defense than an Addy chain body. So I said, screw it. Let's just waste some money, waste more money yet again.
Yeah.
And all I have is a weapon link, and the weapon is different this time. I will be honest.
Is it two-handed again?
It is two-handed again.
Is it just because it's got poison on it? Is that why it's fucking different?
2 kills, Link! 2 fucking kills.
Ankous.
At Ankous. Dude, they were kicking my ass, and I'm there saying like I'm never gonna get it, guys. I'm never gonna get it. 2 kills in. I had to throw my drop because I knew somebody would have thought I was like faking it. It was that unreal sort of thing.
That's GG. That's GG with the
prayer pot.
Prayers. Yeah, prayer pot. Yeah,
and a strength pot. Let's get the food. Let's get the food. Guys, I'm excited. I might win one.
You are gonna win one.
All right, let's see what he's got. So you know I have this and that.
Yeah. You left me with 8 jugs of wine last fight, and I had 3 in the bank, so I have 11 left.
Ooh, okay. So he's off the wines. He's gonna make me put it up.
I'm stopped drinking alcohol.
He's just onto bourbon now, guys.
I want to see what you got. Come on.
You know what it is.
Oh, how many did you buy?
I didn't buy many, but I'm still in that square, so
right. Okay.
I have plans to buy more. Ooh. Dude, what a weird assortment.
I can't trade a square sandwich, which I have from a random event.
Wow, okay, so you were really out.
Oh, yeah, it was like... The problem is, I could have gone and got food, but I would have fucked myself up in the future if I'd gone and used those squares, so I couldn't.
Yeah, now, same for me, so let's hope Team Link could yell at you the way Team Rargh's been yelling at me with cakes.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Oh yes. Like I could finally maybe win one here. I'm so excited.
I'm telling you right now, if I'm losing heavily, I'm suiciding. I'm not giving you the XP.
Oh wow.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Let's hop to 548. Oh, not file. That's German. Fuck that. We're not hopping. All right, man. I am ready. You get first hit, so you give me that 2-second warning whenever, my dude, and we can fling right into this.
Cool. Let's do it, man. 2-second warning going.
Awesome. Ooh, let's get this up. Oh.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
I thought I put up the wrong prayer by mistake for a second.
It's because I'm so used to praying fucking range against you, bro.
Oh my god, yeah,
legit,
legit, dude, legit. No, you want stab, you want stab, you want stab, you want stab, you want stab. God, he's still hitting more than me, but my prayer will last longer, and I can poison, so I'm not incredibly scared yet, guys. So don't worry. Yeah, flicking prayer is still draining my prayer so much, guys. It might be better just to keep the protect up as long as possible, and just let the poison do its job.
I'm not hitting.
Neither am I. Can you get poison, please?
And the scary thing is, like the protection prayers don't even, affect accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
This is just saying zeros here.
Yeah, seriously. Man, you're not poisoned yet. Right.
I almost brought Jenga berries with me because they restore 1 prayer rather than the cakes.
Really?
Yeah, I never knew that.
They restore
it's like,
1 prayer?
They restore 1 prayer point, yeah. It's a very interesting fact, isn't it?
Wow.
Like, I was like, what?
I had no idea that was a thing.
Yeah.
And how are you not
Which would be pretty cool.
Yet?
It would be pretty cool flicking that with redemptions. Like, bringing some Jenga berries so you can redemption. Like, that would be pretty cool.
If you pull that off, even if you lose, I will give you the series, because I know people like us aren't pulling that off in a final fight or something. Yeah, guys, I think I'm just going to literally not flick, because it goes down so much more, and I'd rather have the protection up for as long as possible, and he's poisoned now. So if we just play the long game, our food is astronomically better. We don't have any delays. Watch this. Boom, eat. Oh, yeah, attack. I mean, I think there is delay, but maybe it's just not as much as we think. I don't know. Ooh, GZ beasts.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate you.
Okay, he's out.
Can we outlast that prayer? It's going to be a long outlast, but...
Dude, we're both just not hitting, period.
I know, this is good for you, mate. I mean, with the poison, and you're just going to keep repoisoning.
Yeah. so it should stay at 4 all fight. Theoretically, it should.
Yeah.
Knowing me, it'll go down to fucking 2 or something.
I'm definitely not suiciding. It's definitely close enough to, even if I do lose.
He's not doing it. He's not doing it.
Even if I do lose, I'm going to get a decent amount of XP here as well, so not too bothered about that. And we will take the chance. That poison.
Yeah. Now you're going to be strapped to get some antes, which aren't too bad to get. Oh, my prayer just went off. Whoops. No worries. We'll just fling it back up.
Come on. I've got to be careful of that poison tick. Jesus.
Just shows how strong range is, though. The fact that we're contending right now.
Yeah, 100%. It's actually nuts. And you've got protection prayers and poison. And I don't feel like I'm getting thrown about.
Fuck.
Oh my god, decent train.
Seats are full.
When's that prayer going to be out?
Hopefully for a long time.
Come on. Come on, prayer.
Oh man, this actually won't be too far off, man. I was a little bit too confident, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I still think I have it, but I just think it's going to be really close.
You got the food advantage, which I think is going to be huge.
I mean, we are both very inaccurate, but you just have speed, and I would say our accuracy isn't too far different from each other. Okay,
yeah.
That's going to be me with that.
Oof, that hurts.
Ooh,
oh my god, that's 19 damage right there. Fuck me. That's huge. Ah.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Bro, what the fuck? You turn off your protection prayers and you become a beast.
Well, because I started flicking all 3. Steel Skin, Ultimate Strength, and what's that last one? Incredible Reflexes, which I guess is just giving me fucking superhero powers, dude. Somehow better than Protect from Range.
Yeah. Well, it sort of could make sense, to be fair. The more you hit me, the more time I'm eating and not hitting you. Like, it does have its benefits as well.
Yeah, for sure. Just having that plus the protection prayer on, you need like 9 prayer pots.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I missed that flick. Oh,
wow.
okay. Wow.
I'm getting thrown.
Okay,
I'm gonna
guys.
take this, guys. I'm going to take this and savor a little bit of food.
We're learning. We're learning
How
things.
much food?
16, 17 pieces of food. How much did you have?
I had 5.
Oh, bro, that train at the end. Plus, my food does heal a lot more.
Wow.
But, wow.
That wasn't even close. What are you talking about?
I don't know. It seemed kind of close. Okay. That's what happens when you lose so much, man. Okay.
Okay. All right. But we know why. We know why. That's fine. That hurts.
We got
to go
one.
that much food.
I can see Rargh.